Glad you made it. Let's start at the top of the mat. We'll get our movement in first today, and then we'll sit toward the end. So find feet hips distance apart. Draw the shoulders onto your back. Connect right away into the low belly to tuck the tail a little bit. Find a focal point in front of your eyes and look inward toward breath. Keep finding Ujjayi. On your next exhale, get especially firm at your belly. Yeah, like all movement originates there. We'll stay strong and then roll shoulders onto the back. Handful of times. And then isolate just the left arm. Make bigger circles. Still strong in the abdomen. And then isolate just the right arm. Circles backward. Strong belly. Let's keep getting heat. Both arms now. The whole arm up and around. Strong foundation. Circle in the other direction. Now open the arms really wide. Cross them in front of your chest. Give yourself a hug. Again, open it really wide. Cross the other way, right in front of the chest. Squeeze. And do that a few more times. Big movements. Last time, stay open, nice and wide. Lift your chest toward the sky, palms will face up. Take an exhale, strong belly, tail down. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands through your heart and soften the knees as we dive down for a forward fold, taking hold of elbows. Let's give it some time. Fingertips to a surface, shins or floor. Let's lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. Again, inhale, flat back. Just warm up the legs before we salute. So step the left foot to the back of the mat. So rocking with this. Stay really in your body. Feel the feet, the ankles, knees, and hips. Can the heart stay open, clear, and the shoulders down? Good, step to the top of the mat, flatten the back, inhaling. Exhale, bow. Inhale to flat. Exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Here again, rocking forward and back. Keeping the back long if possible. Step to the top of the mat, flat back, inhale. Exhale, bow completely. Inhale, press toes down, lead with your heart, rise all the way up. Palms touch overhead. And exhale, establish Tadasana. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Get an exhale, belly back, tail down. Inhale, arms come all the way up, palms touch. And then tip over to your right and get into side body. Inhale through center. Exhale, tip over to the left. Inhale through center, look up, join the feet. And then exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale to flat. Exhale, step or leap your way to lower. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. About 5 breaths. Let's walk the hands about halfway back. Press the sits bones high and the heart backward. Let the neck be long and loose as you find some stretch. Let your hips swing to the left a little. And then over to the right. And then back through center. Hips go back. And flatten the back, lift your heart, spread the fingers wide. Take hands right underneath the shoulders. You're gonna press walk our way up to the top. Right, so tippy toes, press the ground away, lean the shoulders and hips high up and forward, drag the feet through, flex them at some point, and then set them down. Exhale. Inhale, flat back, hands under shoulders, prepare. Push the ground away, tip forward until you can't do it anymore. Flex the feet and let the feet land. Exhaling. One more time, inhale. Tip forward, push the ground on tippy toes. Flex the feet and let them land. Bow all the way. And rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Get a proper salute. Inhale, reaching upward. Exhale to dive down. Inhale to flat. Exhale, step or leap, chaturanga. Inhale, open-hearted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connect. Onto toes, bend the knees, look forward, and you'll step or pounce to the top. Lengthen. Fold. Rise. Tadasana. Let's get one more A, reaching upward. Dive down, let's get the blood circulating. Muscles warm, inhale flat. Exhale, step or leap to lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Any natural movement, always welcome. On toes, bend the knees. You'll step or leap to the top. Flat back. Fold forward. Rise. Tadasana. Right away, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat. Can step, leap, or lean right into chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Adho Mukha, downward facing. Breathe. We'll do a little dancing warrior. So sweep the right leg high behind. Place this foot between your hands. Come on up to warrior two. Inhaling. And then exhale, right forearm to thigh, arm across the ear line. Inhale up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, roll down and around. Take your flow your way. Downward facing. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step foot between your hands. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm across your ear. Inhale, make peace. Exhale, roll down and around. Take your flow. Adho Mukha, settle here together. Lengthen the breath. On toes, bend your knees. You'll step or leap to the top. Lengthen. Fold. Bend knees, Utkatasana. And stand up tall, Tadasana. Hands to the waist, step or leap, feet hips distance apart. Draw the elbows back, lift your chest. And exhale, fold all the way down, wrap your arms around your legs. Try to get really straight behind your knees. Keeping the spine long as well, like the top of your head could hit the tops of your feet. Inhale, fingers down, flat back. Exhale, hands to your waist, lead with your heart, stand tall. And neutral spine. Keep the hands on your waist because we'll balance a little bit. Shifting weight to the right foot, lift the left knee. Take yogi toe hold. You can stay here or extend the leg. 5 breaths. A slow release to step this all the way back. We'll find high lunge. Nice and slowly. Interlacing hands low behind you to lift the heart, but slide the knuckles down. And slowly sit back up with chest. You're going to send the left knee to the ground, slide right hand to your waist and the left arm up and over your ear. If you want to touch to a block or the floor, go ahead. Looking to open this left side body. You can come through neutral, reaching upward. We'll take kind of a peaceful warrior, but you're down on your knees, so left hand slides as far as it wants to go, and the right arm reaches up. Lift your heart. Find an inhale. And an exhale, come forward. Right hand shoots forward for half moon. Let's get there any way you can. Reach out in all directions. How light can you be on bottom fingers? Move this to triangle. So soft right knee, left foot steps back, slide the right hand where it wants to be. Stay wide open across the hips, long in the spine as you gaze up. Keep slowing breath down. Keep finding the low belly. Next, inhale, reach all the way up. Join palms, parallel the feet. Exhale, dive down. Take fold. Flat back. Exhale, let's pivot and frame this right foot. Sweep the right leg out high behind. Open your hip, bend your knee. And spend a little time there, finding the opening you crave. You can set your left elbow down, exaggerate the opening a bit. Then straighten that left arm again. Flip this all the way over. Wild thing. Roll back, find three-legged dog. And a three-legged flow. Downward facing. Moving like an animal. Join the feet together, come onto toes, bend knees, and you'll step or leap to the top. Lengthen, bow. Bend knees, Utkatasana. Stand up, Tadasana. Hands to the waist, step or leap, feet hips distance apart. Draw the elbows back, lift your chest. And fold forward, this time stepping on your hands. Toes on the wrists if you can. Long spine as you fold with some intention. Lengthen spine, release the hands. On an exhale, hands to waist. Lift your chest to stand all the way up. Find neutral, hands stay on the waist. And transfer weight to the left foot. Lift the right knee up, you'll grab yogi toe hold. Keep it here or extend the right leg. 5 full breaths. A slow motion step back. You'll end up at high lunge. Interlace the hands low behind. Lift the chest and slide the knuckles. Return the chest to upright. Just set the right knee all the way down. I'm going to send the left hand to the waist, right arm up and over your ear line. Get into side body. If the left hand wants to touch the floor or block there, go for it. Get empty. And come on up to create peaceful warrior, but the knee can stay down. Keep lifting the heart. Big inhale. Exhale, left fingers glide forward. You'll create half moon. Reaching long. Be light on left fingers. Taking a slow step back for triangle. Left hand slides where it wants to be. Peel the hips open, gaze up. Keep lengthening breath. Next inhale, stand up tall, palms touch above, parallel the feet. How tall can you really grow? Open arms wide, interlace fingers low behind. Give yourself a fold. Flatten the back. And then pivot around to frame this left foot. Sweep the left leg out behind. Stack your hip open, bend the knee. Spend some time opening it up. You can go even deeper, sending right elbow down. Straighten this right arm, then flip it over. Wild thing. Roll back, three-legged dog. And a three-legged flow. Find downward facing. We'll set the knees down, get into chest and shoulders a bit more, so walk your hands forward. It's going to be puppy, but we're going to stay pretty active and dynamic in this. I just encourage you to rock from one shoulder to the other. Keep reaching longer. You can wag the hips. Do what you have to do to open up. Walk back in, take all fours. Arching for cow. Exhale, empty and cat. Bring your cat to down dog. Join the feet together, up on toes, bend the knees. You'll step or leap to the top. Long spine. Fold. Bend knees, find Utkatasana. And then stand up. Let's keep going. Step or leap the feet to hips distance apart. This time, interlace hands low behind, lift your chest. And then fold forward. So this could stay static if you want it to, or you sort of bend one knee and lean over toward it. Bend the other knee and roll over toward that one. Just getting each leg and each shoulder one at a time. Stay in motion. Flatten the back, fingertips to earth. Step the feet about as wide as your shoulders. Exhale, fold down. Wrap your arms around your legs. Pull in as tightly as you can. If you're flexible enough to grab the temples or even behind the head, go ahead. Flat back, palms to the ground. We're going to end up crowing our way through vinyasa. So tuck your knees up as high on your arms as you can. Heart goes forward. Squeeze heels to booty for 5, 4. Keep lifting the knees in close. 3, 2. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Sweep your right leg out behind. Open the hip, bend the knee. Actively lifting right knee high. You can set left elbow down, exaggerate this opening. Couple options here. You can float this into funky pincha. If that's not in your wheelhouse though, set both elbows down, interlace the fingers, and get a headstand right here. Any version works. 5 breaths. And can you land how you entered? So right knee will bend, we'll slowly lower left foot. Straighten both arms and flip this over. Wild thing. If you're open enough for wheel, go for it, but no tension, no pushing. Keep tucking the tail, use the legs. Let's roll back over, three-legged dog. And place this right foot between your hands. Climb up to high lunge. And connect to breath. If you'd like to explore back bend, feel free. And one option is interlace fingers, all but the pointer fingers. Reach up and tip back. Return to neutral. Set the left knee down, right hand to your waist. Left arm up and across again. Let's keep finding this side body and that sweet hip flexor release. Fullness in the breathing. Come on up and place the hands down. Walk them over to the left. Left foot swings behind left knee. Right leg straightens. And roll those right big toes down. As you just fold forward, reach the arms forward. Half puppy, half gate. Point the sits bones high. Climb on up and point the right toes forward again. So you can bend that knee, walk your hands to the inside of this foot, lean into inner thigh and roll the left arm up. Satisfying breaths. Straighten the right leg, flex that foot, and right hand comes to the outside of the leg now. So you're in triangle, but your left knee is down. Tuck the tail, grow long in the spine. Reach all the way up. Plant the left hand over at the left. At the same time, you're going to lift this right leg. And if you're able, grab yogi toe hold. If not, bend that knee and point it up toward the sky. Anything works. Can you lift your gaze? And we're going to make an effort to set this right foot down on the ground with some control. Come back to half moon. This time now, if you want Chapasana, go for it. A superlative opening if you can find one. A slow letting go of that left foot. Let's land this at warrior two. Straighten both legs, parallel the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive down, plant your hands, point the toes out, and we're going to just bend into one knee at a time, looking for inner thighs now. And parallel the feet again. Now get the elbows down on the ground. Invitation is to wiggle the feet out as far as feels reasonable and safe. You can come down onto forearms or even the chest. A place where you can breathe steadily, about 8 breaths. Plant hands, use the arms to press back up, inch the feet in, and then pivot around to frame this right foot. Find your flow. Downward facing dog. A little more effort to make. Sweep this left leg high, open your hip, bend your knee. Actively reach the knee. To deepen, set right elbow down. If you want it, it's funky pincha. Another option is that headstand. Come out as you came in. Straightening both arms, flip it over. If you like a wheel, go for it. Wherever we are using the legs. Roll it over with control, 3-legged dog. Then place left foot between your hands. Climb on up, find high lunge. We get to just center and steady. You'd like to take back bend, interlace all fingers, but the first, reach up, gaze up, top the vertebrae down as you tip back. Come on back. And slowly set this right knee down, slide left hand to waist, right arm up and over. Go as deep as you like. Keep taking full breaths. Come on up, plant hands. Then walk them over to the right. Swing that right foot behind the knee. Extend the left leg, but you point the left toe down. And then reach forward. It's kind of half a puppy, half gate. Crawl back up. You point those left toes up, bend into that knee. Walk your hands to the inside. Lean up against the inner knee as the right arm rolls up. Open hips, open chest. A triangle out of this. So left leg straightens, get your hand to the outside of the foot or the leg. Reach up and open. How long can the spine remain? Next, inhale, reach up, place the right hand toward the back of the mat. You're gonna lift that left leg, take yogi toe hold. If that's not working, bend the knee, open it up. You might even be able to grab the toe right there. Gaze is high. And then with control, we'll set that left foot toward the top of the mat. Let that right hand lift with you. As you place it down, you create your half moon again. Right into sugar cane if you'd like it. And release that right foot. We'll step all the way into warrior two. Straightening left leg, parallel the feet, reach up. And then exhale to dive down. Point the toes out wide again. You'll bend into one knee and then the other. Spend some sweet time opening the adductors. And then find your way to the middle. And we're going to practice middle split one more time. And so if this version works for you, wiggling the feet out, getting low, go ahead and take it. Another option is to lift the toes this time as you do that. If it totally doesn't work, two options. One is knees down, get a frog pose instead. The other is to sit all the way down in a wide-legged seat and fold forward. 8 breaths. Use your hands, inch your way out. You'll pivot all the way around to frame this left foot. Then take the vinyasa flow that's calling you. Downward facing. Sweep the right leg out behind. You can open the hip, bend the knee. And draw the knee forward. Can you split right from here or find your split practice? So that's either stepping your right foot forward or stepping your right foot through. Sometimes a blanket under your heel can help. Let's get in split practice. If you hate split practice, take this low lunge practice or half split practice, okay? We're here for a minute, just finding our openings. Exploration always welcome. Plant the hands, tuck back toes, and slowly glide the right leg out of your way, and then stay with it. Walk your hands toward the left foot so you find standing split, this more active variation. Hang out for a little bit. This is a good time for an inversion practice if you'd like it. So one inversion would be forearm stand. Can you use the split to get up there? To tip up. And straighten out the line. If you're very open and very used to this, you can drop your head. Let's slowly come out. Straighten the hands. And then sweep the left leg high. Open your hip, bend the knee. Draw the knee toward your nose, and you'll move right into split practice. Moving in your way. Come on up, plant hands. Slide the left leg out behind. And you walk your hands toward the right foot. Find an active split, standing split. It's a great place to enter your final inversion, whether that's headstand, forearm stand, handstand, anything you like. And come on out as you're ready. Send the arms forward, but set your knees down. Start in child's pose, hips down low. From knees together, child's pose, send your seat off to the left and walk your hands a little bit to the right. Now sit up with this, right hand off to the side, left arm up and across. Come back into the side body, but you're lifting your heart. Now if you think you won't tweak your back, you can enter camel right from here. So right hand to your heel, lift the seat, heart up, arm back. All the way up and return to child's pose. Knees together, seat back. Send your seat over to the right, a little bit of a reach over to the left. Find the side body, side waist. Coming down to the final stretch here. We're going to do a little core conditioning to close the practice. And come up a little bit. Left hand stays over to the side and the right arm's going to reach up and across. Find the side body. Might enter camel right from here. So left hand right onto your heel. You're going to lift your seat, guide your heart forward, that right arm, and gaze back. We'll come all the way up. Plant hands, find cat. Get yourself one more back bend before we do brief core, little meditation, and final shavasana. One more back bend, any back bend you choose. Could be camel, bridge, wheel, drop back. Take the rest you need. I'm going to sit down and find a doozy of a core strengthener, but it is so effective, and it is tolasana or lolasana. So take your hands right in front of your hips. You could do this on blocks. It's not cheating. Cross your ankles. Squeeze the knees in. This is much about the squeeze of the knees as it is anything else. And you're going to lift. And when you lift, if you feel like you're really tall, send your heart forward, your seat back, tuck the feet underneath you. Ready for it? Inhale and exhale. Sit all the way back down. Find a meditation seat. Okay, alternatively, you can come right into Shavasana. Still get meditation right there. Just being with the self, being with stillness, being with mind and senses. Just close eyes, be with what is. Please feel free to keep your meditation or to move it into a reclined meditation, Shavasana. compelled to stay longer, always of course do. But as you're ready, we'll return to full conscious breathing. A little movement. Some stretching. And a final seat. So glad you're here, Yogi. Stay in touch, say hi in the comments, tell us how this practice made you feel. Don't forget also that if you are someone who wants to take your practice to the next level, specifically work on the journey toward press handstand and all that unlocks in other realms of your life, then don't forget I have a program. You can find more about it, find out more about it at leihbutleryoga.com/program. I'll leave a link in the description below too. Have a great week. Stay in touch.